I'm here at College Game Day, the Tennessee vs. Florida game, and fans are going crazy. But it's about to get serious. Coming up, we're going to break down the numbers for you. There's also the International House just a few steps away. The International House here on campus welcomes all students, regardless of race. After discovering her son's grave bare, she came here to the maintenance shed and found this. Investigators say the suspect was hiding and waiting for the police in his garage. When they arrived, he opened fire on them, and the police officers were forced to hide behind trucks in the driveway. I'm out here on Volunteer Landing where just moments ago, kayaks and canoes were paddling by, all painted pink in support of the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Well, we've seen all different kinds of transportation systems here in Knoxville, taxis, Ubers, and now a new one, Joyride. I'm out here at World's Fair Park, and right now it looks very empty, but tomorrow morning there will be thousands of people here all wearing pink, and we know what that means. It's Race for the Cure. I'm here with Amy Dunaway, and she has much more information. Amy, what can you tell us?
Tomorrow morning at 8:30, we're going to kick off the Race for the Cure.
And all of that will kick off tomorrow morning starting at 6:20. You can find out more information on WBIR.com. I'm here now with Troy Driscoll, one of the teens rescued 10 years ago. Troy, do you have any advice to give to those families who are still searching for their loved ones?
Just prayers and to keep hope, because miracles happen.
Well, thank you, Troy. And we will be keeping up with the story. You can check later on counton2.com.
No turning
with nothing but his guitar and his voice, he entertains these sick children.
Fantastic.
Oh. Not only does the hoof have to be clean, it also needs to be filed down completely flat. Now the horse is ready for the final step, for the shoe to be nailed on.
Okay, we have the hole so we put the nails in.
As I drove up, I said, "Oh no, oh no." And he said, "What, Nene, what? What, Nene, what?" And I said, "Uncle Gabe's angel's gone. Uncle Gabe's stuff is gone. Everything's gone." And he's like, "Angel gone?"
That was the reaction Katie Helms and her grandson had when they arrived at her son's grave and saw that all of the memorabilia they had placed there was gone.
Balls don't say, "That's gay," or "That exam raped me." Stuff like that, just because it could be offensive or it could trigger something for somebody else.
Jimmy Cheek, chancellor at the university, released a statement to the entire UT community containing his stance on the issue.
I know there are acts of hatred that occur, such as sexism, racism, bullying, homophobia, and those are completely unacceptable.
Event coordinator Michael Dewar says all veterans of every type share a special bond.
Those roots run deep. Doesn't matter what war or what battle, they run deep.
The news starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Sage Speaks. Meanwhile, in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, emergency crews are preparing for whatever comes their way. A 9-year-old boy is recovering today after a bullet grazed his forehead. The U.S. Supreme Court gets back to work today. Justices will decide whether to take up cases on abortion, affirmative action, and the birth control mandate in the federal health care law. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates on Hurricane Matthew as it heads for the U.S. coast later in this newscast. And you can always find more information on our website at WBIR.com or by following us on social media. The recent acts of terrorism overseas have sparked more security here in the U.S. That's expected to only add to the already long lines at airports. As September wraps up, shopping experts have a few recommendations when it comes to purchases and passes this October. East Tennessee's own Dolly Parton will be recognized for her decades-long career. Still ahead, a sinkhole opens up on Alcoa Highway, forcing lane closures on one of the area's busiest roads. Still to come here on 10 News at noon, a long-awaited homecoming, how one veteran is moving into a new custom home completely mortgage-free.